EU leaders condemn Trump's new colonialism. PM Itodo says ticket open to Jonathan others. Federal government employers may clash over planned increase in employee levy. Sandef's over Uber impeachment. All this and more on the front page of with the Vanguard. Kaduna, name of 177 locked worshippers revealed. Fire raises commercial Kedma village. 6 students died missing in Benue. Anthony Joshua's driver bail trial till February 25. Man 33 sentenced for raping 2 children in Calabar. Lawyers allegedly shoot at dead during masquerade display in Rivers. A Papa accident rest yet as police impound tanker. Atiku advises supporters peace camp against insults. Federal government targets less borrowing. Wale Edun. ADC will bleed out if Atiku wins ticket. Baba Ahmed. Outrage in Borno as APC excludes Shetima's photo at Northeast hearing. All this and more on the VAR today. Movie this day. Army military operation Delta enabled improved oil. OB Atiku tells Supni committee moves to resolve conflicts. Senegal revokes Aze's oil license over met operational financial commitments. Davos, Wale, Tinubu join world leaders set to highlight Africa's energy priorities. Federal government seeks climate smart livestock feeding to cut emissions, boost productivity. Information Ministry's poor reputation rating to action. Farmers rake in 1 billion naira through aquaculture support. All and more on this day. Moving on now to Punch. Spend 1.54 trillion on beer, others in 9 months. Federal government doubles January bond for 1 billion naira. DSS frees Ogun Pass associates after public outcry. AFCC quizzes officials over alleged 4.6 billion naira fraud. States hosting IDPs eye $12 million World Bank. Alleged terror financing. Malami faces long detention as DSS intensifies investigation. Nigeria's ECOWAS exports fall 13% after Sahel states exit. Businesswoman shoots as EFCC $6 billion forfeiture. Domestic refiners moved petrol imports. All this and more on the front page of The Punch. And our final stop this morning is The Sun. Community releases names 117 abducted worshippers. Catholic bishops call currency accountability. Makoko demolition. Development without empathy is injustice. National shame, says activists. SANU urges federal government include talks with non-teaching unions. The targets 1.5 million members in all Jigawa e-registration. PC convolution of 40 members. APC chairman Omale hosts party members, says earlier re-election sacrosanct. Why there's no godfatherism in Labour Party. Abure. All these and more on Sun today. Get it out here how you can beat out. You can call 0951 00 08095 08099 013. There is the WhatsApp. You can can send a WhatsApp voice or a message right there. Do also roam your device while you are recording and hear you clearly. Also, Francis on the live feed on Facebook says up and government at all levels should collaborate with measures towards address numerous problems and challenges for the country as opposed to shifting more attention to 2027 general elections. May God help us is how we're going to break right now. When we come back, get perspectives on the headlines this morning.
On your nation.
You get a daily tip in the aviation sector after aggrieved unions strike.
Intense conversation.
She's among the ICPC board members. Oh. What has she experienced in life? 20 years with a doctor girl. She is there because she has level.
Sports and news to keep you updated. All day news and information coming up. We'll be back in a moment.
Don't come out and say this. Don't say we want to. Now, as a Muslim, the question I want to ask is, this that went to a church to kidnap, adopt all these members, what do they want in this country? Ask yourself. It's either they go to church, or they go to mosque, or they go to worship center, or school. those 4 places to pack people. And what made me, I couldn't sleep. You can see that this is not me. I asked myself, 100 plus people will be moving and nobody will know. They will take them where they want to. Then they start releasing the ones they want to release. I bet who will offend in this country. I thought they now started something. Have they convinced him that there's insecurity and he's not doing anything again? Then finally,
All right.
I hear people begging FCT workers that they should resume work. If you are a staff of FCT worker and you are not being taken care of, would you tell yourself that we should resume work? Why is it that we always use emotion? The next thing is they say weak opponent are the ones sending them. What I will beg is the president should intervene. Wike should reach out to them. The issue of promotion, if it is possible, give them waiver. The issue of their entitlement, give them. Abba.
All right. Thank you. Good morning. Welcome.
Good morning.
Welcome, sir.
My name is Agiola Victor from Bisalaji.
Please go ahead.
Matter arising from my Davos, EU condemns some new colonization. Yes, it's very bad because Trump is now becoming a controversial world leader. He wants to forcefully take over Greenland, a line that does not belong to America. Can China invade any part of America? Can Russia invade any part of America and take over? Will you be happy? So therefore, Trump should be very careful so that he will not plunge the world into third world war. Yeah, I know America will be disgraced. In any country they intervene, go and read the history. They were disgraced.
What do you mean disgrace? Because most times they've been calling to help, quell some situations.
In Vietnam, they were disgraced. They lost a lot of soldiers. During the Second World War, in fact, they were disgraced. In Afghanistan, they fumbled and wumbled, and they were disgraced out of America. So if America thinks it's the police of the world because of its military, now I listened to him during the last UN. He was boasting America is the most powerful country in the world, economically and military, and they can do a lot too. So I want to warn him. He is breaking international law, and we pay for.
Do you want to warn him, or you want to advise him? Which should he be?
Hello.
Are you warning or advising?
You see, I want to let him respect international law, and let him respect the sovereignty of independent nations.
All right.
You cannot continue to invade countries. It's wrong.
All right, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you for sharing your thoughts. 6:33 a.m. Roger concerns around Greenland, the U.S., and what this could mean for the sovereignty of other nations that might be of interest to the U.S. president. Let's run through some of the messages which you have sent in on the WhatsApp platform right now. Mwazu John Lasisi says PDP ticket open for Jonathan. This man should not allow these people drag him in the mud. He should hold his peace, is what he says. And Oluda de Abiodun says, I cannot agree less with the former Lagos State governor. I don't know why people want to attribute everything that happens in Lagos to ethnic agenda. I don't know when we are going to do away with tribal sentiments in Nigeria. In fact, those who are supposed to know better are the ones promoting hatred. With the abductions we hear every day, yes, some state governments are still insisting on granting amnesty to terrorists, is what Oluda de Abiodun is reacting to. Good morning, Hafsa. Thank you for joining. And Fitzgerald in Airport Road says if Atiku gets the ADC presidential ticket, we'll reject him and go for Tinubu. He may not be destined to become Nigeria's president. Nigerian security agencies make a U-turn on the abducted worshippers in Kaduna. That's just terrible, is what Fitzgerald shares this morning. Omo Dudua in Gwagwalada says Pandev should advise 001 to do the needful. The earlier, the better. And Malami's trial to last longer. DSS should hasten things up because Nigerians are eager to know the reason and who his accomplices might be. All right, that's what Odudua shares this morning. Let's run through some of the voice notes which you have sent in and show that you move away from your listening device while you are recording and speak up so we can hear you clearly and be able to take your contribution this morning. Let's get to you first. Are you there? Good morning. Are you there? Good morning.
Good morning, Deacon. This is Godwin O. Abu. On the planned removal of Fubara from office by Rivers Legislature, I see it as a coup against democracy in Rivers State. A shame, and in fact, I'm not surprised that these people will dance to the tune of the FCT minister who plays politics with hate and bitterness, despite the meddling of all elites, political elites in that state in order to resolve this issue. Yet the legislature will not back down. Why? The same manner in which they are plotting to remove this man, as soon as he gets there, they are mindful himself, gets there as governor, it will be removed in the same vein.
Good morning, Sir Itodo. My name is Sabila, sending in this voice note from Central area. Benue, Misab, it's also unfortunate that the victims, death caught up with them. Excuse me. You see this issue of reoccurrences of both MISAP, Saitodo. This will continue to be happening. Is because people that are living in the riverine area doesn't, hearken to advices. There are a series of cases of both MISAP that you've been, keeping us updates concerning it each time it happened, and you come online and you tell us, and we give advices to the government, we give advices to the to the people that are living in the community. See, there's this saying in Hausa that says "Sabwa de kazabata hana yanka," meaning because you are living in the riverine community, and you feel as if you know the terrain of the water. That doesn't mean that when the board mishap will want to take place will not take place. And that doesn't mean that when there's going to be a casualty, that there won't be a casualty. There will be a casualty. So let them take precautionary measure in order to make sure that they are using these life vests so that whenever it happens, not that, people are not going to die and people are not going to be, casualty of all that. But the issue is before, that will happen, at least you have a rescue team to come and rescue you. Thank you. That is my take this morning.
Would you get in a boat without a life vest? Would you risk your life? Because if we got to a point where passengers know better as well and are also ensuring and insisting that those who are running this business always provide life vests for them, maybe just maybe we would have a better compliance and be able to prevent some of these deaths due to both mishaps. So would you insist, as a passenger, on the life vest, or you would not be getting on? What exactly would you be doing to ensure that you also promote compliance in wearing life vests while you're on the boat? Let's get to hear from the next person. Good morning. We can barely hear you. Your voice note is really low. Maybe you can resend it. Good morning.
Good morning, Itodo. My name is Daddy Shunamite from Gidamangoro. I am a concerned Nigerian. Talking about the Kaduna abduction. Itodo, it's a pity that we Nigerians have found ourselves with a government that prefers to govern by lies and propaganda. I mean, government that is more concerned about playing silly politics than protecting people's life. I hope that tomorrow now, they will not come and tell us that it's another boat and not seller in Onisha or from Omahibik that is putting it out there. It's just a pity.
Are you there?
How our government will be lying to us. What is really going on in this country? What is really going on? Is it that the government are supporting these bandits? Because I don't understand. Anytime they attack, government try to play it down. Government is trying to play it down. The more these authorities prevent people from finding out the truth themselves, the more they give room for more insinuations. This administration seems to be confused on all fronts these days. May God help us. Thank you. May God bless us and may God bless Nigeria.
Mr. Itodo, good morning, sir. My name is Beatrice Tanko, sending this voice note in Asokoro. Mr. Itodo, I keep hearing about trial of the driver that carried Anthony Joshua and his late friends. What about the truck driver? Has he not been arrested? What about the truck driver? You know, we need to know more about that truck driver, please. I think that's my contribution this morning.
All right, so thank you for sharing. 6:41 a.m. right here. We are streaming live on YouTube and Facebook at Nigeria Info Abuja. You can go on there right now to be a part of the conversation. Do all to follow and share. Let's get back to the phone lines. Once you get through, move away from your listening device and go straight to your point. 0700 951 0000 08095974869. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Welcome, sir.
Yeah, this is Frank speaking.
Please go ahead.
Itodo,
Yes.
in a nation where terrorists come to a church, 8 different places in southern Kaduna, 6 people, instead of the government to mobilize the armed forces to go after the terrorists and rescue their citizens, the APC government is only interested in coming to tell you those lies. Please, are we running the government or I don't know the words to ask this question about. They are interested in propaganda. 70 billions of naira in image making. How do you tell a blind person that there is no salt in the sea? Is it possible? At this point, people are talking Trump is becoming a dictator or whatever. Countries are fighting for the interest of their own citizens. America is the same other person. So America's interest stands number one to them. If you are a country you did not repair your own, to come and exploit you is normal in international politics. Let these politicians put down and think of their own country. One will have Nigeria banditry, where the priorities of the terrorists is what the government of APC.
So Charles, let me backtrack a bit to something you said so I can get clarity to what exactly you mean by that. Are you saying that the only way to protect the interest, or one of the ways to protect the interest of citizens, like what you referred to in your context with America, is by threatening the sovereignty of another country? Because it spells plain safe.
What is integrity when you integrity of the country when you come protect?
I said sovereignty. I said sovereignty. That's what I said.
With sovereignty, when you don't have, cannot protect your citizens, you have a sovereignty. When a man who is responsible to his family, he has no voice. You can only talk with integrity when you have been able to do what is right. In fact, as a matter of fact, that you come and be vague, you have integrity in sovereignty here. Yeah?
All right. No. We don't advocate for. Oh, Charles, hold on. Hold on. Wait. Let's have a clear conversation, right? You cannot advocate for an invasion of Nigeria. That's not very patriotic.
If that will make us to live in
No.
we want to be alive.
That's not patriotic. That's safer and better ways to handling things.
I want to be alive.
All right.
Let me be alive and take your patriotism.
Okay, Charles. Thank you very much. Good morning.
Good morning, perfect gentleman. Itodo. How are you doing? How are your loved ones?
Very well, thank you, sir. How are you?
I'm doing fine. My name is Abakar, calling you from Google. I greet all the callers, esteemed listeners, as the contributors of Nigeria.
Please go ahead.
What sovereignty? We are a sovereign country. I, Abakar, don't support the ideology of a mightier nation overriding oppression and kidnapping sitting president. Whatever may be our crisis, I'm not inviting America to come and kidnap my president. It's an international affront. It's violation of the country's sovereignty. America is not the only one. Where was Roman Empire, Portuguese Empire, all the empires of the past? That on that. My main concern today, Itodo,
yes,
is the heartless demolition in Makoko in Lagos that took place day before yesterday. The president is a Lagos resident. It's a citizen of Lagos. It shouldn't happen. These people are living on water. They are not occupying land. They live on thatched structures. If you want to displace them, you must provide alternative accommodation for them. It happened in Olorishoki, in the same Lagos state, in broad daylight. People who live maybe 50 years, their houses were demolished. We render them homeless. And Mr. President is from Lagos. You continue to send people, overtaxing people. It's heartless. It's uncalled for.
Right.
In the Federal Republic of Nigeria, it will cause revolution.
Thank you, sir. Good morning. Welcome.
Hello.
Yes, good morning, sir.
How are you? How is the night, our family?
I'm very well, thank you. How are you?
I'm fine too. My name is Itodo, President.
Please go ahead.
Thank you. Salas Nafana. Agashika. Finally, the abduction in Kaduna has been confirmed. It's just unfortunate that the people that we expected to have the truth from them are denying it. And now the truth has come to reality. You know, sometimes before you jump into the media, begin to deny actions, you need to verify very well. So that it not look as if people are telling you are deceiving the citizen. Like Mommy Ozi said, he said that we're supposed to have confirmed rather than denying it that it did not take place. But now it has happened now. And people are beginning to see them as somebody that are not capable of the office or they don't know what they are doing. But anyway, this kind of things will always happen. No, if you remember, this is what we are arguing about, talking about yesterday. Which I said that this thing go beyond underemployment and unemployment. The state that their border is very porous will continue to suffer this kind of things. How on earth some people call themselves bandits will go to a place and move people, adopt people, more than hundreds of people?
All right.
It doesn't add up. It means that place is not protected at all.
All right.
Those governments need to look at their border. It's one of their responsibility to protect their borders. Thank you.
All right, sir. Thank you very much. Let's run through some messages right here. It's 6:49. We need to wrap things up in about 5 minutes. At 7 o'clock, every time for our lead. And Sir Chris Dunu on Facebook says, I believe that it's only the grace of God that will see us through in this country, Nigeria, is what he says from Niger State. Oyewale Fatullah says, activities at key offices of the FCTA and the FCDA have been completely paralyzed since Monday due to an indefinite strike by workers protesting deplorable working conditions. Strikes rarely erupt spontaneously. They emerge as the final recourse when dialogue repeatedly fails. Allowing the situation to escalate reflects squarely on the leadership failures. As Nigeria's seat of power, Abuja's labor unrest signals a troubling national disregard for workers' welfare. The minister excels in infrastructure but falters woefully on employee well-being. Insulting Obiyo Atiku undermines unity. The ADC coalition was forged not for individuals but for Nigeria and its citizens. Only the APC gains from such needless internal strife, is what he says. And Bunike Paul says, how can I depend on Nigeria police for information? I believe the report of Khan even before the U-turn. The Nigerian government and police can do better. And Richland Wisdom says that Tiko's ticket is the best option in Nigeria, is what he says from Aluta San Amale. All right. And John Ibudu says PDP should open their ticket to active members allow Jonathan to enjoy his global and international recognition, while Dr. Mrs. Omar labor. It takes intellect, self-confidence, creativity, commitment, and power to move a nation forward. Do our leaders have what it takes? We have or need leaders with passion, focus, and vision to move this country forward. We can't continue living in pain and penury. We are desperately in need of a leadership that will improve our lot in the life of a nation. There comes a crucial moment when leaders take decisive actions aimed at salvaging the people from disaster. Good morning. We missed you too. Welcome back. Simon Labe, thank you for joining the conversation. Kazim Bangboshe, thank you for your messages as well. Let's take some voice notes as we start to wrap up this conversation. Good morning. Welcome.
Itodo. This is Jimmy Odeniyi from Airport Road. Let me start by commending the people in Kaduna for revealing the names of people that were alleged to have been abducted. Now, they've given us proof that truly people were abducted. I hope the law enforcement agents and all people that are concerned will ensure that these people are rescued and that future occurrence is nipped in the bud. Also, I want to talk on what the Minister for Finance said, that there will be less borrowing and more investment. I hope they will walk the talk. They will adhere to what he has said, and they will ensure that we are investing in Nigeria and we are reducing borrowing to the barest minimum.
Good morning, Dickie Itodo. I call you Professor Itodo. My name is Tunji. Send this voice note from Otako. I want to use the opportunity to greet Jemilu Otako, Mommy Z Mbuhari, and Abubakar Gwagwalada. My paper review is this Makoko. I don't know why government is treating their own citizens like this. How can you demolish a home for people and you didn't have place to take them? So please let government do the proper thing before these guys will take harm against the government. Please. Thank you, Todo. Have a lovely day. This is my first time testing you.
All right,
Thank
great
you.
to hear from you.
Have a lovely day.
Have a lovely day as well. Let's run through some messages right here as we start to wind down. And this is from Skido. A live cam says Trump would be defeated in the Greenland brouhaha. What makes America powerful today is because of the use of their dollar for international transactions. Now that countries are moving away from those, it will make America vulnerable and reduce their influence in global economy. Ima, the future president, someone wanting Trump here in Nigeria. What power do we have to do that? While Hajia Toyin Abdusalam in Mandala says, God have mercy. Over 100 worshippers abducted in Kaduna. May God set them free as soon as possible. And James Ahua, my thoughts on the electoral reform. The greatest undoing of NAS is deliberate delay of the electoral reform's legal framework. Why the delay when by February election calendar might be officially open? This is an attempt to weaken the rules to allow INEC determine how the outcome of the election results will turn out, as opposed to the laws determining its outcome. Abduction, you say the truth has started to come out with figures. Where is the police debunking the claims? What will it take, or what will it say right now is what James Ahua in Dutse ends his message with. A good place to take a pause right now. We'll get a breather. Do all to stay hydrated and stay tuned. So much more coming up for you. Good morning.
More talk, news, and sports after this.
President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has given full expression to the saying, the youth
This is Nigeria.